Hello, and thank you for coming by, Keeping Up with Queen Tulsa. I am your host, Queen Tulsa. Enjoy the show. I'm so excited you are here. Please like and subscribe. Hello, everybody, and thank you for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. We are here today to discuss some things that are going on in the news and in the community, child, and in these organizations. Seriously. Okay, let's see if it's gonna let you come now. Okay, here. I'm gonna put this one right here. Should be just I don't know what's been going on. There you go, Sonya. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are a new subscriber or if this is your first time here, welcome and thank you. And we want you to hit that subscribe button. And when you hit the notification bell, hit all so you'll get a notification anytime that the channel goes live. Okay. So first and foremost, we're gonna get on over here to Black Lives Matter leader or member, worker, organizer, founder. Yes, we're about to get right into it. All right. And her name is Patrice Colors. Okay. And actually, I'm going to bring up a photo of her because we are going to be actually. Hello, Sonya. How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just over here about to dissect this story.
Okay.
Okay. So, did you hear about? Well, welcome to the show first and foremost. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-host Sonya Mabia. And Sonya, go ahead and let the people know where they can follow you and where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube under my name, Sonya Mayville. Uh, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok under my name, Sonya Mayville. Where y'all can find me at.
All right. So that's where you guys can find Sonya at. So we are going to go ahead and pull up this article because I was like, oh my goodness, more news. Okay, first it was Will Smith and Jada, and now this. So it says Black Lives Matter use 6 million in donations for a California mansion report. A Black Lives Matter board member claims that the mansion does not serve as anyone's personal residence and the space will be for housing and studios. And this is her right here. This is Patrice Colors. Okay.
Mm.
So then she says, it says Patrice Colors, Black Lives Matter co-founder participates in the Finding Justice panel during the BET presentation at the Television's Critics Association Winter Press Tour at the Langham Huntington in Pasadena, California, February 11, 2019. Photo by Willie San Juan. Okay, Envision AP. Social justice firebrands Black Lives Matter allegedly used 6 million in donations to buy a posh California mansion. New York Magazine reports. According to the magazine, three of the movement's leading lights, Patrice Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Melina Abdullah, recorded a video last June at the secretly bought home. They were noting the first anniversary of George. They were noting the first anniversary of George Floyd's murder. Earlier, the New York Post reported that Colors bought four premium homes for $3.2 million. I'm getting an echo, Sonya. Here I'm gonna. Um, okay. Um, am I even sharing the screen? Okay. So this is the article. Okay, where does Sonya go? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this helps us. Hello, everybody that's just now coming in. Sonya, hello, Sneeze. Hello, Sneeze. Awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, so we'll continue reading. It says, they were noting the first anniversary of George Floyd's murder. Earlier, the New York Post reported that Colors bought four premium homes for $3.2 million. She told pals after the revelations that she was in survival mode. It's because we're powerful. Because we are winning, Color said of what she slammed as right wing media attacks. It's because we are threatening the establishment. We are threatening white supremacy. The most recent purchase by the Posh protesters is reportedly a 6,500 square foot palace with 7 bedrooms and bathrooms and amenities like a pool and parking for more than 20 cars. New York Magazine said the mansion was purchased in October 2020. Funds for the manse were allegedly donated to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. A man named Dwayne Pascal allegedly is the one who paid for the home 2 weeks after Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation received 66.5 million from its fiscal sponsor earlier that month. He's Ampic Delaware company concealing the purchaser. BLM co-founder Colors resigned from the group last May after the New York Post report on the inner circle's high-flying lifestyle. The group allegedly tried to kill the New York Magazine story. A Black Lives Matter board member claims that the mansion does not serve as anyone's personal residence and the space will be for housing and studios. An expert in the nonprofit sector told New York Magazine that the size of the purchase could expose Black Lives Matter to more criticism about its financial transparency. This is a very legitimate critique. Candid co founder Jacob Harold said, "It is not a critique that says what you're doing is illegal or even unethical. It might just be strategic. Why aren't you spending it on policy or, other strategies that an organization might take to address the core issues around Black Lives Matters?" So, listen, my thoughts on it is, you know, if you're a nonprofit organization and your mission is to do one thing and you are allegedly, because we don't know what's going on and how it's going on, but allegedly, someone is handling the funds. I just feel like that just proves that a person is very untrustworthy. And it's like, why indulge in that activity and think that no one's going to call you out? Because when it comes to money, people get greedy. And once somebody gets mad and, the relationship isn't intact, loose lips, everybody's ship is going to start sinking, in my opinion. Tanya, what are your thoughts?
Well, be honest, I heard about this. I think that was last year, either 2021, 2020 or 2021. That lady that you just showed, allegedly, um, bought. I think it was like four different properties. I think it was like two, two or three in California. I think it was like two in California, one in Florida, and one was somewhere else. That they said that she took that money and bought all that. And then people that they claimed they were fighting for, uh Trayvon Martin, they had people they faces they used
Mm-hmm.
by being killed. that
Yeah.
them families came out and was like, "Where's the money? You promised us that we're gonna get money to put back into the community and this, that, and the third, and y'all never did that." Then kind of find out the person, people that's over the Black Lives Matter movement, whatever, are white. Let's put a black face out there. But he demanded only the president. I would say CEO president, whoever he is actually white, and none of those families received anything from them at all. And people like donating money and stuff like that to them because they were fighting. All they know they did this to Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, and all them other people they was talking about. And then the activists in those, I guess, states was like, "Where's the money? We ain't seen no receipt. Y'all promised us this, that, and we ain't received nothing." And I think about that time they found out that she had like 4 different properties that she bought and paid for with that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they was using the house for no like a studio or whatever they said they was. She bought those properties. Allegedly, that's what came out 21, 2020, 2020 or 2021. It came out. And I think some more news outlets had found that information out and put that out there. I think
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to look that up and look and see
Well,
about that.
actually, yeah. So actually, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's not really giving me the information.
Unless they took that mess down, but it was
Yeah,
said.
because it
People
looks like
are
they
received.
transferred. It looks like they transferred ownership because who's coming up is
Mm.
Patrice Colors.
Well, I don't know the woman name, but who the lady was, you picture you showed,
Yeah,
it was one
that's
of them women that
that's
was
Patrice.
there.
Yeah, that's Patrice Colors.
And they had her that said that she like got 4 different properties. Not one, it was 4 in
Mm-hmm.
total, allegedly. But it was on news sites. I guess they took them down, but it was out there. And I know them activists, like I said, in Michigan and all that, the stuff that people got killed, states that people kids got killed, they was like, "Where's the money? Why we haven't seen no money? Y'all promised us, y'all had us out there in the forefront and doing the marches and speeches, and we ain't got a dime."
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like a lot of black people like, "Hold on, wait a minute now, what's really going on?" And kind of find out the minute, like I said, he the president CEO. I don't know what they call them, president CEOs, whatever. He actually is over Black Lives Matter, and a lot of black people like really got mad. Like, wait a minute, we
Hold
out
on.
here no
Hold on one
protesting.
second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It says Black Lives Matter bought a swanky Southern California home for her. Okay. So that's pretty much, yeah, it's the ones that I'm getting are the story that's the latest story. I'm not finding nothing else. Hold on. Mm, okay. Yeah. So they just had an article for her in January of this year, the Los Angeles Times. Here, I'll actually share it on the screen. Um, okay, so after quitting, Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrice Colors is healing. I really thought I was gonna die. Patrice Colors, a co-founder of the Black Lives Matter Global Network, stepped down in May before seeking treatment for PTSD. I'm in this place where I'm trying to heal what happened while also making sense of it, she says. January 13, 2022. Patrice Cullors cries when she remembers the fear she felt while checking into treatment for a mental breakdown. How she sprayed Has she prayed during the entire ride to the facility? I really thought I was going to die, said the co founder of the Black Lives Matter Global Network. I thought I was either going to get killed by crazy white supremacists, they're going to show up to my house, or I was going to kill myself. I was really preparing for death. Colors had endured threats and criticism for years, but the turning point came in April 2021 when the news outlets reported that Colors had been on a personal $1 million real estate buying binge. She was denounced by the usual critics on the right, but the stories also generated anger from inside the movement, including from family members of people killed by police. Colors denounced the reports as misleading but stepped down from the Black Lives Matter global network a month later. 5 weeks after that, in July, she entered treatment for post traumatic stress disorder. Now, 6 months since that day, Colors 38 is still recovering from the experience and says she's still committed to Black lives. She's also full of insight regarding what went wrong and what went right during her years in leadership. But instead of reaching out, she's turning her organizing talents inward. Okay, so inward. She's getting herself together. When the larger construct that you invested in and abandons you, where do you go? I think that's what I'm trying. Okay, so when the larger construct that you invested in abandons you, where do you go? I think that's what I'm really trying to figure out right now, Color said. I'm in this place where I'm trying to heal what happened while also making sense of it. Black Lives Matter began as a rallying cry on July 13, 2013, after a Florida jury acquitted George Zimmerman in the killing of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. Alicia Garza, an Oakland activist, posted what she called a love letter to Black people on Facebook, writing, "Our lives matter." Colors, a friend of Garza, replied with the now ubiquitous hashtag Black Lives Matter. New York activist Opal Tometi then used the words while building a digital network of community organizers and anti-racism activists. The simple phrase struck a nerve, allowing Colors, Garza, and Tometi to rally other activists and form the Black Lives Matter global network with chapters nationwide. Black Lives Matter took on an urgent meaning in 2014 when an unarmed Mike Brown was gunned down by a white police officer in Ferguson, Missouri. Black Lives Matter now described a movement, not just the namesake organization or the numbers like minded groups protesting under the Black Lives Matter banner. The movement and global network broke through in 2020 following the deaths of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia and George Floyd in Minneapolis. Millions of dollars flowed into the network, and polling showed that for the first time, most Americans expressed some support for the movement. By then, Garza and Tamati had left to lead other organizations, but Colors stayed on, determined to build out the Black Lives Matter global network infrastructure to meet the moment. To coral a loose network of organizations under one umbrella. It wasn't easy. The Black Lives Matter global network was made up of grassroots organizers, and being decentralized was a major strength. There was no one leader for critics to target, and decisions were made, ideally with group input, but that loose structure made it harder for the organization to move quickly. It was also a barrier for funding. I come from flat models where we I come from flat models where we all do the work and there's no hearsay, says Colors, who started out in the arts and local organizing. She now sees value in a Okay. Okay. And okay, so that's rooted in collaboration. Okay, so she now sees a value in responsibilities that are rooted. Collaboration is very clear on roles and responsibilities. She hired a nonprofit services leader, the Tide Center, to manage the organization's back office and accounting. Then, in controversial step, Colors assumed the role of executive director. Lastly, she created two arms of the organizations, the Black Lives Matters Political Action Committee to engage in politics and Black Lives Matters grassroots to oversee the organization's chapters. The sudden reorganization exacerbated simmering tensions within the group. In December 2020, 10 local chapters calling themselves the Black Lives Matter 10 published an open letter claiming that Colors become executive director against the will of most chapters and without their knowledge. They also claim the chapter organizers have been prevented from informing the direction of the group, and that most chapters had received little to no financial support from Black Lives Matter Global Network since the launch in 2013. 4 months after the open letter, the New York Post reported that since 2016, Colors has spent an estimated 3.2 million on four properties, three in the Los Angeles area and one outside of Atlanta. As protests broke out across the country in the name of Black Lives Matter, the group's co-founder went on a real estate buying binge, snagging four high-end homes. It read, the story noted the 90 million the Black Lives Matter Global Network raised in 2020 and questioned how much Colors earned as its head. Other outlets, including the Washington Times and Fox News, published similar stories within days. The takeaway for many readers was that she had purchased property using movement money. In fact, Colors did not purchase the properties with funds from Black Lives Matter Global Network, which reported she had received only a total of $120,000 since the group's inception in 2013 and nothing after 2019. She points out that she has had two lucrative book deals, one of which produced a New York Times best-selling memoir in 2018. She signed a production deal with Warner Brothers in 2020 to develop programming for children, young adults, and families. Colors has another deal with YouTube, does public speaking, operates an art gallery in South LA, and teaches at Prescott College, a private liberal arts college in Arizona. One of the biggest dreams for Black folks is land and home ownership, Color says. I knew that in order to have a certain level of stability, I wanted to own a home, and I also wanted people in my life to have access to home ownership. It means that I've co-financed homes and I've supported folks to be on the path of home ownership. This is a new. Black women are often the primary breadwinners and supporters of our family members and community members. Okay. A conservative group called the National Legal and Policy Center ultimately took credit for investigating Colors finances using public records and releasing the information to media outlets. The damage, however, was done. In the aftermath, Samaria Rice and Lisa Simpson, both mothers of sons killed by police, released statements calling on Colors, the organization, and other activists under the Black Lives Matter banner to step down, step back, and stop monopolizing and capitalizing our fight. Simpson, whose 18-year-old son, Richard Risher, was killed by Los Angeles police in 2016 in the Nickerson Gardens housing development, held as a news conference outside of South LA property owned by Colors. Black lives don't matter. Your pockets matter, she cleared. Y'all come into our lives and act like y'all got our back and y'all want to say Black Lives Matter, Simpson continued. But after we bury our children, we don't see B, L, or M. But y'all out here buying properties. 6 weeks later, Colors stepped down from the Black Lives Matter global network. Colors' mother, Cherise Foley, was relieved. She'd seen how miserable her daughter was. I thought to myself, you need to get away. You need to be away from something that's going you need to be away from something that's going to cause you to stay the way you are because that's not good on your heart, Foley said. At the time, Colors told the Associate Press she could step down because she had created the necessary bones and foundation the group needed to function. That was only partly true. Colors says now she was exhausted and afraid. She felt misunderstood and attacked from all sides. I have never felt this objectified, she said. I'm not a human being to a lot of people. It doesn't matter that I have a child, that I have a family, that I take care of my brother who is mentally ill. The stories about her finances and other criticism has one aim, she said. It wasn't just a character assassination campaign, she said, but a campaign to actually get me assassinated. Okay, we're going to go on. Let's see. As for tensions between the global network and its chapters, Colors said she was attempting to give Black Lives Matter Global Network the structure needed to manage tens of millions in donations. She also said that since publishing the open letter, four of the BLM 10 chapters have accepted funding from the network, 500,000 each. Representatives for the BLM 10 declined to comment. In addition, a report released by the Global Network showed that the organization ended 2020 with a balance of more than 60 million after granting 21.7 million to BLM chapters and other local organizations, and additional 8.4 million was spent on operational costs. These sort of disputes aren't unique to Black Lives Matter, said Charles McKinley, a civil rights movement scholar at Rose College in Tennessee. Almost every new civil rights organization was being created because of a level of dissent and disagreement amongst Black folk about how to move forward. Questions about tactics, structure, leadership, these are age old questions, McKinley said. Black Lives Matter is at a crossroads, McKinley said, and ironically, the future of the movement likely depends on the organizational, financial, and structural questions that caused so much turbulence for the global network in 2020. The NAACP was founded back in 1909 and is still with us because it is highly structured, hierarchical organization with a very specific focus on legal discrimination. They're not going anywhere anytime soon, he noted. But there is a whole bunch of grassroots Black organizations that no longer exist. And that's because they did not have access to resources. They could not expand, they could not pay staff, they could not engage in the deep work. Okay. Global Network co founder Alicia Garza, who now runs the Black Futures Lab, a think tank working to increase Black political power, said it's hard for most people to understand what it takes to manage a major organization. She defends colors. Before I ever led something, it was really easy for me to critique people who were doing it. But once I actually ran my own organization, once I had to raise money, once I had to deal with staffing and being responsible for people's livelihoods, my perspective changed, Garza said. Simpson, the mother of Richard Risher, said she takes issue with colors as the founder of a movement that accepts funding on behalf of Black lives because she believes those funds should go directly to the families of people killed by police. She can drop that bag off and get out of she can drop that bag off and get out of the fight. We don't want her in a fight, Simpson said. They all say it's a job. Well, who are you in the first place? What family said we want you to represent our children on the streets? Regarding criticism that owning property and building wealth contradicts her image as a trained Marxist. Colors is uh, philosophical at first. I identify with Marxism. Marxism is one of the really important framework for how I understand the kind of world I want to live in. But I am still developing what my philosophy is around this socio-economic structure. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this word, so we are about to get on Google because I feel like I'm just saying it wrong. So hold on, y'all.
See, I told you already. Like, I knew a story was somewhere out there that she
Uh,
bought properties and that wasn't giving no families that money. And baby, who it turned left. My thing is this: if you gonna sit there and say, "Well, I'm gonna do something to somebody," and but then the families don't see, and you had them plastered all on TV, like yeah, 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 and then when push came to shove, if that's the case, excuse me, I guess they made you the black sheep then, huh?
right.
And
Okay,
all of
so
a
the word.
sudden,
Oh,
hmm?
oh no, I was gonna say, go ahead.
And now all of a sudden, well, I mean, the forest like the white supremacists coming for you when somebody gonna kill you, I can understand that because they do come out the people that got no always say something.
Hmm.
But the rest of that stuff, no, you can't blame something other people for something you caused. And if you didn't cause that, you need to come out and say, hey, look, it wasn't me. I was trying to give y'all money, but the people that really own that told me no. Like, get them some type of explanation on why you didn't do it. Instead, just erking out with these people money and buying properties. You want to teach
Yeah,
you how to buy home, I mean land. Won't you just go buy a bunch of land and then give it to people if that's the case?
yeah. Or at least like buy the land and at least have a community, for the women that did lose their kid. Like they shouldn't have to worry about no mortgage or anything. They should really just be worried about living their lives because they done lost a big part of them in front of the whole world. But that word that I was stuck on, let me see. Marxism. 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 Okay, so Marxism. I didn't. Okay, so regarding criticism that owning property and building wealth contradicts her image as a trained Marxist, Colors is a philosophical at first. I identify with Marxism. Marxism is one really important framework for how I understand the kind of world I want to live in, but I am still developing what my philosophy is around social economic structure. I want human beings to feel free and be able to evolve at their pace and to get their needs met. Is that Marxism? I know it's not capitalism. She pauses before getting more personal. Nobody really understands the role of a movement leader, especially when it's a black woman or a woman in leadership. The level of vivotra we receive, the level of criticism, the level of expectation that we are supposed to be the mother for everybody. And that's from black folks and non black people. This idea that we have to give and give and give and give until we can no longer give. Okay. Last year, when she finally decided to seek help, Colors hit rock roadblocks immediately as she sourced to find an inpatient treatment center that specializes in PTSD, but also racial trauma, a place that would protect her privacy, but also allow her to bring her 5-year old. Nothing quite fit her needs, so Colors organized her own treatment experience with the help of a team of therapists. Her chest was tight and her stomach was in knots on July 1st. When she arrived at the gates of a property, she booked in a scheduled area an hour outside of Los Angeles. She was afraid the press would find out that she was having mental health crisis or that the space was otherwise unsafe. I was sensitive to every sound and very paranoid. I was afraid of everything, Colors recalled. But her mantra, I will not be a martyr. carried her past the gates of the property and into a month of treatment. She was treated with traditional talk therapy and somatic therapy, a form of body centered therapy to explore the effect of stress on her body. She spent time resting, journaling, and praying. In therapy, Colors acknowledged that she had been afraid for her life for years. Some threats came to her directly. Sometimes the FBI alerted her of threats. Her fear was heightened when media outlets published details of her homes. She experienced what she calls painful betrayals too. Friends and allies abandoning her to fight alone with criticism came. Or worse, people attacking her whom she considered a part of her community. That's harder to talk about. Never in a million years did I think that black people wouldn't protect me, she said. I was really given space to be angry. I had a lot of rage, a lot of anger, a lot of sadness. Still, Color said she takes pride in her time at BLM. She points to major policy, political, and cultural shifts that occurred because of the relentless work of protests and other interventions under the Black Lives Matter banner. To see Black Lives Matter Canada thriving, Black Lives Matter UK thriving, Black Lives Matter stateside still here, I think it must piss off the white supremacists to know that we receive resources and support, she said. These days, she prefers to be at the Crenshaw Dairy Mart, the art gallery she and two former classmates opened in February 2020, and in a former convenience store. It's quite it's quiet on most days the with only the reminder of Color's history with Black Lives Matter are the large security guards who patrol the premises. Color's studio is full of loose furniture, her old sculptural work, art supplies, and cardboard boxes. She's relaxed, sitting among the piles, sorting through them piece by piece, creating a place for each item along the way. She wants to create a small, harmonious space where she can paint or perform or have meetings. I need I need to assess what needs to be kept and what doesn't, Color said about her space, but also her life. I have actually sit I have to actually sit and think about what my needs are. Okay, so whew, mother. Um my thoughts and opinions are really just all over the place because my heart really hurts for the parents, the mothers that lost their children, and to see them being taken advantage of allegedly, um, is not really a good look.
Well, I mean, I can understand, when you do get PTSD or anxiety, certain noises and things like that does scare you. But on the other hand, it's like you claiming, well, you saying all black people turned their back on you, your friends left you, and this, that, and the third. Like, what made you think you was that special that it wouldn't happen to you? It's a lot of black people that turn their backs on other black people. That's not nothing new. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's really going on? But I'm saying you got a child and that, you came out there and they put your face in the forefront. And now you got these properties and people start to look at you sideways like, hold on, what you doing? Like I said, if you gave them $5,000, $10,000, or anything, like gave them some type of money because you put their faces out there. And I think somebody said a check that they had to buy their own, rent their own hotels and then pay their own fare to go to these different cities that y'all wanted them to go to be out there talking. And then when the time for the receipts, all of a sudden don't nobody know nothing. Nothing. You could, go on and snap a picture to, how to. They got cameras. You put on your glasses, a button, a pen, or anything to show, like, hey, this is what they doing. behind our backs. And you would have had black people on your side. You really would have, but you chose not to. And so now they looking at you like you the enemy also now.
Yeah.
So it be basically she come out and be like, look, I tried to pay y'all, I tried to do this, but they wouldn't let me. It's not like I wasn't trying to help my own. By you buying all these properties, you look like you were looking out for yourself. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
forget them. It's all about me. Like,
Now listen,
wow.
I want to say this. Like, okay, if you were gonna buy some properties, if you went into the black community and bought up some properties and you were gonna like renovate them and fix them up and
Mhm.
put families in them, I'm with you on that. But no, ma'am, you did. I feel like that was a selfish deed. You
Mhm.
got yourself not one but several.
For
You
I don't
know.
know if it was in Georgia or I think it was Georgia, somewhere, one of these little southern states, that these black people are actually buying up property to put houses for people to come, like black people come move in without paying like mortgage and stuff like you was talking about. It's like
Hmm.
you donate, get them money to help them, and they'll go out there and build houses on these properties. I don't know if that was I
I
think that
know
was
what you mean.
Georgia, huh?
I think it's. I think I saw that it was a
Yeah,
couple. They bought
yeah.
back their community. Uh huh.
Mm-hmm. Now that's something, if they still trying to do that, something I don't mind investing in, because at least they are trying to help their own.
Yeah.
But you can't help everybody. You can't bring everybody with you, because it's gonna be one person that's gonna try to drown you to save yourself. And that's sad that black people are like this now. It's like it's me, 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 and not helping someone else. And that's sad.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are like that. We got the most money. Well, I would say the most money, but we can buy, like, if every black person stop buying something for 24 hours, you can really tell who actually spending money.
Hmm.
If they did that bus boycott, did no black person ride that bus? They were losing money every day. They were begging black people to catch that bus, and black people was like, they stuck their foot down. No, I'm not riding this bus. And they started ride sharing. And what happened? They changed them rules for that bus, right?
Hmm.
Even though we know Rose Park, they just put her face right there. She wasn't the one sitting on that bus. You know that, right?
You said what now?
Rosa Parks. Remember they put her on the forefront, like, oh, she wouldn't give her seat up,
She
and
wouldn't
it
give her.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was some. It was a woman that didn't, but it wasn't Rosa Parks. They just stuck her in
It
front of the movie.
wasn't.
Hmm. Let me be
Wow.
quiet.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Let me shut the hell up, or they be coming for me. They come for
No, no. I,
no.
I believe I heard something about that.
Yeah. Like they
Yeah.
said, Christopher Columbus founded America, and he didn't. He never landed in America.
Okay. Well, we're gonna definitely have that can be like a show that we can have on
Yeah.
your channel where you can like break it all down for us. Good ideas. You got your notepad next to you?
Child, no.
Oh,
But we're
well
gonna
here.
talk about this Jada. Now hold on, we're gonna switch subject. I did not
Oh,
know Jada was a Virgo.
girl.
I my whole face
Are
say
you
a Virgo.
surprised? Are
What?
you surprised?
Huh?
Now that's your evil twin right there.
Child, I said, oh, they gotta be a September Virgo. And it is. And I'm like,
Mm,
she telling him she don't want to be with him in ways I would say not trying to like to come out and say it, but some people you just gotta come out and say it. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
how many ways can she tell that man that she didn't love him? She never wanted to marry him. She really was in love with Tupac, which was a Gemini. And I'm like, you lost your rabbit mind. But hey, to each his own. Huh? But it's like she doing everything in her power to show this man she don't want to be with him. It's like, as
Right.
far as like they see with
Now
other
check this.
people, we cheated first.
Well, check this out, Sonia. So speaking of Jada, Willow decided to write a letter to Tupac.
Shut your mouth. What?
stars in Hollywood.
You
Squeaky
like light
clean
skinned people?
image. Women love you around the world, and this is what's going on in your house. Your wife is in love with a dead man. Dear, dear Tupac,
Mm,
I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really
mm,
misses you. Can you
mm.
please come back? Can you come back so me and my mommy can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Tupac got killed in what, 95, 96? Willow never met Tupac. Why is this little girl writing a letter to Tupac? Why is Will Smith's daughter writing a letter to Tupac? What is being said in that house to get this little girl not writing Santa Claus, not writing the Easter Bunny, writing Tupac? You can become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Squeaky clean image. Women love you around the world, and this is what's going on in your house. Your wife is in love with a dead man. Dear, dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so me and my mommy can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Tupac got killed in what, 95, 96? Willow never met Tupac. Why is this little girl writing a letter to Tupac?
Mm. Uh,
Hello.
I have. Let me say this. Allegedly, say it again. Allegedly. Yeah. Okay. Um. Now it was this video out years ago. I don't know if that video
Mm,
is still around. I'm not sure, but it was said,
and
like I said,
Missy.
Tupac met his, I would say, doppelganger, a person, twin, whatever, they look exactly like him. And this person had HIV/AIDS. I think they were dying. And Tupac went to visit this person. Now, they give their people money every month. When they said Tupac had died, and his mama, took his body from the hospital and cremated him, they said that wasn't Tupac. Then it was said a witness. I don't know if that witness is still alive or not. I'm not sure. But they was like some men in some suits or something came and picked up Tupac body off that ground, moved his body, took his body into an alley, and turned brought out a body and put that body on the ground. And they said that next thing they know, they looked and seen a helicopter flying their way. I don't know if this witness that said this is still alive. I don't know what's going on with that. But it was off in a video. My grandma had this DVD about Tupac, but like she died, so I don't know if my aunt threw that DVD away or not.
Right.
But his stepdad had did an interview and said if the Black Panthers want to hide you, they will hire you and can't nobody find you. He said because they hid him for years. But then he went ahead and turned himself in to the feds. And I think he's still in the feds. I'm not sure. But if they want to hide a body, they'll hide a body. And they asked him, then you know who your stepson is? He looked with the smirk on his face, no comment, and he left it as that. Now they
Yeah.
saying that man that looked like he got
Check
a
this out.
prostate on his face, and that's actually Tupac. That's in Cuba, Puerto Rico, one of them.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna say that like I thought it was like Mexico or Cuba. You're right. Um, Oakland Barbie said that's how you know there's something going on because if all we're asking for is an accounting of the money and their first reaction is to resign, yeah, you're crook and you stole money from victims. Like, yeah, you And these are not just regular victims. These are victims that probably didn't have the money to bury their children and they had to depend on the state. And you're sitting over here getting funds out the funds out the funds. And this is not just a small organization. This is like around around the states, I'm assuming. Oh no. It's not just in the States, it was in UK. So
Yeah,
ain't no telling how much more money that they were getting that's not even accounted for.
all over people all over the country. Well, I say all over the world was
Yeah,
donating.
because you know what? Oh, check this out, Sonya. But guess what? I know those donations was flowing in after the George Floyd.
Yep.
I know they were.
Mm-hmm.
I know they were.
Oh yeah. George Floyd set it off, doesn't it? When the Black Lives Matter people started like really coming out, they said it been like okay, for instance, like they said them riots.
Like, hold on, let me stop. We need her to get our reparations. Why she out here taking from the
Mm.
organization allegedly? We need her. That's who we need to get our reparations because girl, please, she took no time in getting them finances. Okay.
Oh yeah, they got money. Cause people out in Australia and England, all that they're like had them sign like George Floyd pictures and stuff, and they was out there rioting. You know
Mm,
them people got money, and I'm
mm-hmm,
pretty sure it's past a million. I'm pretty sure it's up in the billions right now.
mm-hmm,
I'm sure of that. But like them riots, and they kept saying they kept blaming Black Lives Matter. Oh, they doing this and they doing that, and they
uh-huh.
had video or actually them were white people that were smashing windows. You smashing windows and start running, try to snatch something. People gonna follow you in there. I seen a lot of white people riding and looting. It was black
Yeah.
people, yes, but what black person you know that's gonna lay bricks out on the side of the street or on corners for you to pick up and bust out windows? Where they do that at? And white people was coming across state lines into other states, rioting and chunk because they had one video of police officer, and they knew it was a police. He had on all black with a mask on. Like, what you doing, bro? Why you breaking out these windows? And he walking off like, yeah, whatever. My Black Lives Matter. They said, no, you're not with Black Lives. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, it's not about that.
We want
And you
justice.
know,
Like we're
got
not
them
trying to
land.
fight.
Hmm?
We're not trying to I said, yeah, it just it's like our communities are suffer when
Yeah.
they go and vandalize and do all that, you
Hmm.
know.
It ain't only us.
But I just feel like, what
Hmm.
are your thoughts? Let me ask you this. So this question is for you and anybody that's in the audience is listening. What are your thoughts when it comes to donating to an organization? What are the tactics that you do? Is there like a routine that you do before you donate? And before I let you go, I'm gonna read Oakland Barbie's comment. She said, "These scammers got the nerve to act like we shouldn't feel some type of way. That victims that lost their sons have gotten no money, but yet they're building houses. They're making money of the victims. Period.
Man,
I feel like it's
that's
horrible
been
too.
that's been going on for years. This is not the first time, and it's not going to be the last. They've been doing it. If they see some way to make some money,
Mm,
they going to do that regardless. That's why as black people or people need to come together and find somebody, that we can really trust. Cause like kind of donating, I get them calls. And I'd be like, no, I'm not interested because like Salvation Army, Red Cross, and all this right here when all them floods was going on, and they taking all this money, and they wasn't giving back to those communities that actually needed help. So in order for me to give help, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna go BBB. I'm gonna Google everything. I'm looking at all the reviews. I'm doing everything to see what type of place am I giving my money to. It's like, is it legit? Is they out there in the streets really helping people? Or they just saying, we're going to help y'all and don't. There's a difference.
Yeah,
Well, to me, it's a
I
difference.
agree. Um, um, okay, so Oakland Barbie says they want to call those mothers greedy and disparage their characters for wanting money when they're the ones that lost their sons. The money was supposed to be raised for Black people and victims. I agree, and it's like with that money, it could have if they're buying houses. I feel like they should have bought the mother's houses so they don't have to worry about big bills. They should only be worried about their bills. They shouldn't worry about nothing but their
Mm-hmm.
taxes and their house bills. Even pay their
Mm-hmm.
cars off. Like try to make it as comfortable for them as possible to live life. They have to live with a loved one leaving here. It's different. Okay, if you didn't lost somebody to like cancer or something like that, but to have your child taken out of here violently, and I mean that was already a loss. So now you telling me I got to take another loss? Get out of here. I would have allegedly I would have rolled up on them like TLC them did LA Reid when they found
Hmm.
out that they wasn't making all that money.
Hmm.
You hear me?
Hmm. And another thing is, a lot of black people always hollering, well, people, some black folks, but a lot of white supremacists and other races. Well, black minds don't matter to black people, and I'd be like, whoa, we're gonna let me put something out there. When somebody black kills somebody black, they ought them. If they getting caught, they going to jail. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But when a police officer killed an unarmed person, they get set on vacation, then get told, well, they didn't do anything wrong. Oh, they was reaching. Oh, I thought they had a gun. But yet, white people can have a weapon in their hand. And they was, oh, please put that down. Oh, I don't want to kill you, man. Come on, man. One police officer got stabbed 8 times by a white
Mm.
man. They didn't
Oh
shoot
no.
to kill him. He got stabbed up and they finally shot him in the leg. So y'all not afraid for y'all lives. Y'all just say y'all afraid for y'all lives with black people. And that's it. And they got a real, got stabbed in the head. And the policeman, I mean, the police was just getting stabbed. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all didn't shoot him 100 times. And he got a knife stabbing somebody. He got shot in the leg.
Mm.
But a black person with a cell phone, oh, I thought he had a gun. Oh, I was scared. What? Huh? That's very interesting. But
Listen,
yeah,
so that takes us into another story. I did come across another story, and it was how do you feel about the dachshund?
what's that?
How would you feel like okay, so let's just say this. So you buy a product from somebody or you do business with them and y'all have a falling out or you didn't receive your product and things go left and you get doxxed. So what that means is your picture goes up, your phone number goes up, your address and all your personal business. How would you feel about it?
I'm sorry if I like say you selling
Well, we
something,
about to
I
see.
buy something. I say I buy something from you, right? And I don't get my product. I'm gonna have a
Hold
problem
on.
with you. Okay.
So no, I'm just gonna click it out. Okay, what'd you say, Sonya?
It's like you selling merchandise and I send you money for the merchandise and I never receive it. I'm gonna have a problem with you. Wow. Oh, I may
Uh-huh.
leave a bad review, like set up about this person, they scamming, whatever. But I'm not gonna put your address and phone number. I'm gonna come to your house. Why the hell would I put that out for somebody else to come jump in? No. What the hell I need all them people for? No, I'm gonna come to you myself. I don't need to put your business out there like that. Oh, this is where she live at. Oh, this is what her kids and all that look like. For what? Cause you do me like that. It's not allegedly. I'm coming to your house. or you can meet me. Don't make me no difference, and we can settle that. And one of us not walking. One of us not
And on
walking.
that note,
The hell I look like. I
look,
don't change like that. I
well,
look
Miss
folks.
Miss, this is just
Mm-hmm.
this is just an example. Come on,
Okay.
let's get into it.
Good food is supposed to nourish the soul as well as the body, but the Fox 5 I team says an Atlanta social media influencer who touts his cooking skills have left behind a mess of complaints.
That's right. Fox 5 team reporter Randy Travis spent time investigating a man who goes by the name Darius Cooks. You've been hearing a lot about this guy, Randy.
That's right, Courtney. Yeah, his real name, though, is Darius Williams. His restaurants in Atlanta are now closed. His credit repair business now shut down. But it's how he treats his online critics through a practice called doxing that may have you questioning his recipe for success. It's 4 hours before dinner at this rented house in Collier Hills. And the Fox 5 team is a surprise addition to the menu for a host who clearly does not want to be on TV. What are you trying to tell me? Have the cameraman leave? Okay, go stand down there. So why are you putting the names of your critics and their personal...
Good food is supposed to nourish the soul as well as the body, but the Fox 5 I team says an Atlanta social
information online?
You don't see that?
Yeah, I've seen the actual clips.
Let me call my lawyer.
Yes, please call someone. Help us understand why you're doing this on your social media pages to people who complain about you.
We got her kids on there as well, kids information. I put it on my Instagram.
And it has been a living nightmare.
A self-taught cook, Darius Williams has built an impressive online presence, not just through his website, Darius Cooks TV, where he sells cookbooks and cookware mixed in with his cooking videos, but also on
Did it freeze? Hmm. Um, I don't know if it froze on her end or not, but I guess we gotta wait till she come back in. But on that doxing part, when the person, I guess, was sending some cookbooks out or whatever, food didn't taste right, and he's sending out people addresses. Player. Channel 5 News wouldn't have been the only person knocking on that door. I'm sorry. I'm a Virgo. Um, right now I'm going to therapy and everything, 2 therapists and psychiatrists. I have anger issues. And that right there would trigger my anger. Because now I'm coming for you. Let's not do that. Let's not play games. Ooh, Jesus. Oh. I be praying all the way there.
Okay, we are back. We are back. Thank you all for bearing with us as we navigate through these technical difficulties. We had an issue here in the studio, but we will be back up and running in just a moment. But To say the least, Sonya, just from hearing that information, what are your thoughts like on his
Um,
situation?
I be praying, God on a flight or quarter. Um, he wouldn't have to worry about China fire knocking on that door because I don't knocked on it. So you get mad at me because your food nasty, and now you want to throw my address out there. I don't have kids. If I did, Playboy would be walking around. That's why I'm going to therapy and psychiatrist because I have like I do have anger issues, and that right there would trigger that. You mad at me because I told you your food nasty. That means, bruh, you either need to do better or go back and start from scratch. But you'll get mad and put what out there and think you're gonna have your little friends come to my house. You try to get everybody killed, ain't you? That's what we doing.
Yeah, that was
Oh, no, don't play. Please do not play with me like that, cause my understanding is zero.
well, you want to know what really disturbed my soul was we have these people out here trafficking kids, and you're gonna put somebody's kids up on here. You don't know who's on behind these keyboards
Yeah,
or on these phones. You know,
right.
that really took me out, and I'm just like, you know what? I really had to like step away because I'm like, if I was that parent, you know,
Mm.
I can only imagine what her thoughts, her feelings, and how they're feeling. You know,
Yeah, you ain't lying, cause you got these people like, oh, she got kids. Oh, let me go right up over there. I'll go follow her one day and see what's going on with these kids. You right. There are
yeah,
crazy people out here. That man don't want his life.
that was malicious.
Yeah, no, somebody will kill you playing about their kids like that. Everybody ain't friendly, sir. Sorry. It's some
You
crazy
better say
people
that again.
that don't care about killing you and yours about theirs. And that's sad. And I don't want to hear he making black people look bad. No, he making himself look bad because see what he do don't affect, don't don't push off on me.
Exactly.
But that's kind of that's wrong. You got kids. Yeah, I would feel scared for them kids. I don't have kids.
Yeah, that.
And I know who to holler. What we about to do? Let's go. And think anybody know me? No, my nieces and nephews, even though they half of them grown, some of them not. I'm
Yeah.
still stuck behind them. But
Okay.
my great nieces,
So I actually got the video
okay,
back up. So just whenever you're ready.
go ahead.
Okay. Here we'll go right here.
Must understand why you're doing this on your social media pages to people who complain about you.
We got kids on there as well, kids information. I put it on my Instagram.
And it's been a living nightmare.
A self-taught cook, Darius Williams has built an impressive online presence. Not just through his website, Darius Cooks TV, where he sells cookbooks and cookware mixed in with his cooking videos, but also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where he claims 1.5 million followers. He also sells seats for 7-course meals called Dining with Darius, like the one we visited, held in various cities across the country. Williams often goes live multiple times a day to talk about food, and sometimes brag about
You who got the
information online.
speeding ticket?
Oh, sorry.
What state?
Just 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Ago, Georgia authorities shut down Williams' illegal credit repair business, including a $145,000
I've seen the
settlement. And in early 2020, before COVID, Williams suddenly closed his Atlanta restaurants, focusing instead on his online TV career, while also developing a side dish called doxing. Sadly, the ingredients for doxing are easy to find. Take a heaping cup of private or identifying information about someone, sprinkle some malicious intent, throw it on the internet, and watch how hot it burns. Remember those products Williams sells on his website? The Better Business Bureau gives his company an F rating because customers complain they never got what they ordered.
I started to notice a pattern of people coming on his live and asking about refunds.
It also, Daniel.
The speeding ticket, I can tell you who moved from what state to what state.
Okay, so we're gonna get off of that, and we are gonna go.
Holland that Williams would publicly blast some of those unhappy customers, posting their contact information.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. Okay,
Holland
here we
that
go.
Williams would publicly blast some of those unhappy customers, posting their contact information, like this woman, making fun of her, then sharing her brother's phone number when he tried to privately intervene. In our story, we are blurring what Darius did not. So he doesn't like criticism.
He doesn't like criticism. He doesn't like to be questioned.
The Detroit mom started anonymously retweeting some of the complaints she saw. Then one day, she looked at Darius's Twitter page.
I'm scrolling, and the next thing I know, I see a picture of me. I see a picture of my children and my husband. It was almost kind of like literally like an out-of-body experience.
They filed a police report and shut down their social media accounts. But their children's photos are still on Darius's page.
Randy, I'll be honest, I didn't even know what the term dox meant.
The Hollands quickly found others who say they're victims too, like Melanie Ford of Atlanta. She says after she raised questions about Darius, bombarded her too.
Okay. All right, give us 1 second, and we will have
What
the
happened?
story. You know what? I don't know what's going on in the whatever is going on, but we are going to press on because you guys are going to get this tea. You guys are going to get the story because I did my homework and I've been out here getting this content. And for some reason tonight,
Quickly blast some of those unhappy customers. Bombarded her.
okay.
I was reached out to, called all sorts of names. It was absolutely horrible.
So, more drama equals more likes.
He does this for likes, clicks, and engagement.
The food fight has even reached other TV chefs. Sonny Anderson and Andrea Davis, known as the Kitchenista, have issued public condemnations of Williams and his doxing.
This thing about doxing and cyberbullying is real, and it's hurtful, and it's hurting people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay, so now we are going to check out Mr. Darius' Twitter. It says those of y'all still supporting this scammer and saying the news coming to him means nothing. Y'all know news stations don't send folks out for kicks and giggles, right? Research was done and the story was vetted. Please get your head out the scammer's ass. Okay, and then Darius said, oh, it says Daria lawyer. Do not spend your hard-earned money a year in advance for subpar food that is served in somebody's VRBO kitchen with absolutely no food safety guidelines. If he decides to cancel your date, you have no recourse to get a refund. Girl, people is going in. I'd like to announce my civil addie, Lisa Moore. Yes, that Lisa Moore, the attorney that represented I Am Cardi B against a lying blogger and won against Lisa Moore. Darius Crooks, don't worry, Puddin', you will be contacted. It's our timing, not yours. And the TPO attorney is just a good two. Uh-oh.
Somebody got a Carter B lawyer?
Child.
Mm-mm.
Somebody got Cardi B lawyers, child. That's what they say. Somebody
Mm-mm.
said, I just want all the Darius Crooks supporters to understand the entirety of this. An established local news station has vetted and investigated the various claims and has pulled up. This is not a Twitter fight, beloveds. This is real life. Enjoy. So people have been coming on Twitter, letting everybody know that he is scamming people. I
Mm-mm.
mean, it's scary out here, and it's like in this time and day with the whole COVID-19 and all that, people not working, people whatever. It's just like when y'all got those stimulus, people just got over greedy,
Yeah, yeah.
just over greedy. You just feel like you can do a service because you've been sitting on your tail for 24 months, in the house because we were shut down. Come on now, what is going on?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But yeah, child. So definitely be careful when you are. Make sure you are doing your research on people and just make sure you take proper precautions when you're doing any type of business.
I'm trying to
But
figure
that's
out if
all for me. I
if-
just wanted to bring. Oh, what?
I'm trying to figure out the people that's still going to him, and the business bureau gave him a F, but y'all eating that food. Ain't no way. That mean he got rats, roaches, or something in this damn place. They get F's. Lord, I mean, I don't mind helping nobody, no black people. They got little products they trying to sell, and try to help them out. But first of all, I want to see what the hell you making. And I want to see what everybody has to say about the products you make.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's so sad because it's like when it comes to food, I just do not play about my food. And that rating, it just made me like itch because it's like it's something. It's some creepy crawlers are in there. Just something that the health inspectors called and they gave you an F.
Yeah. Well, they say people like the food
That's
nasty.
sad.
Then you get mad because people criticize everything. If somebody don't like something, that's their choice. You can't make them like anything.
Yeah.
And you want to send out pictures
And
and
then talking about something about the refund.
oh
Yeah, then talking about it's you gonna have an issue with the refund. Shh.
oh you gonna run me my money? The hell you thought this was? I guess that's why they got Carter B law. You're like, oh okay, you finna see then, bruh. How you gonna take somebody money? Then gonna tell
You
them
about
I
to
don't
be seen about. She said you about to be seen about book.
hmm you run me my money. Cause people work hard for their money. They ain't got no money, no 30, 40, 50, 60, $75 just be thrown away and just charge it to the game.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna charge that to you. Now, how you feel? Well, Channel 5 News already went to his house, show where he live at. They had to post his address and tell him the school his kids go to, and this, that, and the third. How would he feel? How they get your information anyway? They Google you or something?
Mm,
Oh wow.
girl,
Uh,
we're gonna have to talk offline. Here, I'm gonna show you some.
which number you gonna find? I got a million
uh,
numbers on Google. Now back on Jada, she told Will that she was in love with Tupac. That's why hard is. She done said this over the years, and it's like,
oh, hold
okay,
on. This gonna go right on into what we. Damn it. Hold on one second. I wanted to show you something because you had brought something up earlier. It kind of had to do with the higher ups and stuff.
On a podcast about the sexual behavior and
Okay, here.
next year, a rising young Republican star is now under fire from
his own party. North Carolina Congressman Madison Cawthorn, the youngest member of Congress at age 26, making stunning claims on a podcast about the sexual behavior and drug use he says he's seen in Washington. GOP colleagues now calling him out, and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy saying the freshman lawmaker was not telling the truth. Here's ABC's Rachel Scott.
He's the youngest member of Congress, a rising star in the Republican Party, a leading Trump supporter speaking at that rally on January 6th.
My friends, I will tell you right now that there is a new Republican Party rising.
But tonight, Republicans say that after a string of controversies, Congressman Madison Cawthorn has finally crossed the line with his claim that people in Washington, presumably GOP lawmakers, invited him to sex parties and use cocaine.
I look at all these people, a lot of them that I've looked up to through my life. I've always paid attention to politics, guys that, then all of a sudden you get invited to like, oh, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that, there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove, addiction in our country. And then you watch them do, a key bump of cocaine right in front of you.
House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who has been reluctant to discipline other members for making outrageous comments, summoned Cawthorn to his office for a scolding.
He's lost my trust. He's going to have to earn it back. He's got a lot of members very upset.
McCarthy telling reporters Cawthorn did not tell the truth.
He claims he watched people do cocaine. No, then when he comes to tell me, he says, he thinks he saw maybe a staffer in a parking garage from 100 yards away and tell me that he doesn't know what cocaine is. It's just frustrating.
Sources say the Republican leader asked Cawthorn to publicly apologize, but so far, Cawthorn has refused. His Republican colleagues infuriated. What did you make of those comments?
Well, irresponsible. Irresponsible.
What he's saying can't possibly be true.
I just think it puts us in bad light.
Both of North Carolina's Republican senators say they will not back Cawthorn in his upcoming primary, calling him an embarrassment, saying he lacks the most basic standards of a congressman, but he still has one big name in his corner, and that is Donald Trump, who announced today that Cawthorn will be a guest at his rally.
What did he lie about? Where's the lie? They had on type of parties. And
girl, when I got that story.
Girl, they just mad because he's.
No, listen, when I saw that story. No. Let me give it to you. No, ma'am. I already know what it is. One of them chicks in the office and seen that man rolling around and how strong his arms was. And they wanted to see if he could pick him up.
They've been having
parties like that. They was trying to get him to. It was, I don't know, maybe he was a fetish. He was a wheelchair fetish. Huh?
No, what was he like part of the good old boy?
I was talking over you. What did you say, Sonya?
Oh, and I was just saying that that man in that wheelchair didn't lie. They be having parties like that. They have women and the elite parties, allegedly, they had like the women and cocaine and all type of stuff to see, with them or not. He didn't lie. He didn't lie. Now, once and I said, he lying on us. We don't never do nothing like that. But every time they get caught with us, they married, they cheating on their wives or they doing drugs. Come on. Yeah. And since he snitched on them, now they're not gonna fuck with him.
Right.
I'm cussing. You're not gonna miss them.
It ain't gonna be easy to get in them parties no more.
You don't get invited to the cookout. He ain't getting invited to nothing. They turn their backs already. Like, I don't know what he talking about. He lying.
Yeah,
no. You snitching.
They said no little slips around this baby.
Damn, I wish I could be at one of them parties, see what the hell going on up in there. Cause you gonna get them drunk
Shit, I can
and
only imagine how
no, what they gonna do is they gonna give them drugs or drinking, gonna get them, out there. Then it's like, we got this video of you doing this, and they'll show them a video where another man having sex with him or some type of form like that, and be like, you gonna do what we say, or we gonna put this video out.
right. Well, listen, speaking of being under control and just having some weak people in your camp, I don't think it gets any weaker than this. Hold on.
Yeah, what's up, please? Hey, I don't have no money. Tanisha said you got the money. I swear, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. How many? Yeah, what's up, please? Oh, hey, I don't have no money. Tanisha said you got the money. I swear, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there.
That's some sick, disgusting shit that I've ever seen.
Wait, whoa, time out.
Sick.
Time out. Did he just say Felicia said you got the money?
And did she say, Deshaun, don't do it?
Run that back one more time. Hold on. Run that back.
See, I told you in this camp. Look, we thought that it was loose lips and up in there in the office. No, it's some damn loose lips out here, and people in your camp, be careful about them. Don't tell nobody when you get your tax money. Don't discuss your tax money, because I would hate for you guys to end up in this lady's position. Give me 1 second, and we will bring her back.
Yeah, what's up, please?
So did you hear her say, Deshaun, please don't?
Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm gonna let it play a little bit more.
Oh, hey, I don't have no money. Tanisha said you got the money.
Tanisha said you got the money, or Is Tanisha or Felicia? Okay, so now I'm gonna rewind it and I'll do no interruption.
Yeah, what's up, please? Oh, hey, I don't have no money. Tanisha said you got the money. I swear, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. How many? Yeah, what's up, please? Oh, hey, I don't have no money. Tanisha said you got the money. I swear, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there.
Deshaun, what you doing? Police said you got the money. I ain't got no money. Then she say it's in there. And he read out, it better be.
It better be.
And then in Houston,
Like if
Texas,
it's not, he's gonna come the fuck back.
baby, you in Houston, Texas. Texas is an open carry state. You ain't got to have no license to carry. Cause he had a gun on him. You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
When he turned his back, running for that car, I would have lit that whole fucking car up. I'm coming for you and Tanisha Felicia, because apparently they've been in your house, your grandkids, or your granddaughter boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be that prayer because he said it's in there, it's in there. And that's what he
See,
told me it better be.
it better be.
They forgot she had a ring camera
Yeah.
on her house. And y'all naming names. So basically, you just snitched on your fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, you had no mask on, no nothing. She knew who you were and called your name out. You didn't bother to just see the camera sitting up there?
He didn't give a
And that's
damn.
Nisha, your granddaughter, great granddaughter, daughter, whoever she is, they have me up in that hole. For assault with a deadly weapon, attempted murder, second degree murder, one of them. And it might be first. It's gonna be one of them. You got some nigga to come rob me, and you bitches been in my house eating my. I will bake a motherfucking. I'm sorry. I will bake a sweet potato pie.
Right. Hold on, Sonya. So listen, guys. If you all want to come in, there is a link in the chat. If you don't want to click it, you can always do a call in. The call in number is 940-277-6546. If you want to weigh in and give your opinions, we would love to hear from you tonight. And also follow Sonya Mabia's channel. I'm gonna click her name up right quick.
Well, you can talk to my Jessica a question because I seen she asked me a question to comment. I'm
Okay.
gonna see if I find that try to see what she was on my. I see my name. I'm like, huh? What the? What's going on? She said, Sonya, you need to demand your own recovery property. No more group for you. I'm trying to figure out, Jessica, Jess, sis, what you talking about? What republic? What group? Can you answer that question for me? What are you talking about? What property or what group? Can you talk about my therapy group? I've been told I can lead that group, but I'm too petty. And every time I talk to them, I go left.
So listen. Um, oh my goodness. So listen, as far as like whew, oh, you got a reply. Here you go on the screen. She says, "Oh, I was talking about that Black Lives Matter woman's treatment plans."
To be honest, I don't know what treatment plan she got. Really don't care. But no, I'm too petty to go anywhere. So I like my other therapist. I really like him. He a white man. He cool. He gets me. He understands. But that group, I'm too petty to go anywhere. They had a serious tussle. They told
Mhm.
me if you got a problem with any one of us or one of the group members, say what's on your mind. I said, no, you might not want to let me do that because I'm going to get disrespectful. Oh, no, it's fine. Just say
Uh-oh.
what you got to say. No, you might not want me to do that. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so I go to group tomorrow. I'm going to find out how fine it is.
Please listen. We need a hold on. We gotta have a show. So your show tomorrow is Sonya after therapy. Okay.
Oh,
That's what we about to do. Or Sonya after group.
yeah. Oh, so y'all want me to really say what I want to say? Then y'all told me if I threaten anybody, y'all call
Oh,
the people on me.
Jessica says, I was saying you should demand what she had gotten so you didn't have to deal with the group. No disrespect, just a bit of a joke.
I don't know. I'm too petty. They told me they want me to be myself in this group and say what I gotta say. Well, you just open that door. So when somebody cut me off when I'm talking, I'm be like, bitch, did you just cut me off? I
Sonya.
told you I'm gonna get
They're gonna be
disrespectful.
like, oh my God, Sonya. Sonya.
Well, you should have told me. I can say what I want to say. I'm hurt some people's feelings. Somebody gonna be crying in that group.
Yes. Jessica says she love hearing Miss Sonya's stories about group. Heck yeah, you know
Child.
what? There's gonna be your day to carry this show. I can sit back and relax and just give my 2 cents when you ask.
Oh, I will
But
let y'all know what transpired tomorrow. Cause I can't record because
no, no,
I'm
no. Yeah.
But yeah, they should have told me. I could say what I want to say. I'm not gonna test you to see can I say what I want to say. Everybody about to be B's, H's, MLs, F everybody in this group. And then y'all say something, but you told me I can say what I want to say. Y'all told me to be open. I told y'all I'm gonna be disrespectful. Y'all told me to be disrespectful. So I'm giving you what you told me to do. Don't tell me to do anything else.
Well, I think that you should first. I mean, I know you're gonna do what you want to do, but at least like give it a chance and just kind of see how you know how they engage.
No. I've been sitting back. I really haven't been. I've been talking, but she pissed me off when she did what she did. And I told her, I really want to come up there and beat your ass. You want to do what? I really want to come up there and beat your ass. But I talked to my other therapist and he told me, calm down, don't do it, don't do it. You really want to come and fight me? I was gonna drag you out that building, out to that parking lot. Yes. And she's a therapist. But now y'all telling me to say what's on my mind. Okay, now I'm gonna really tell you how I really feel. Then I'm gonna get that call from my psychiatrist. Yeah, they say you no longer needed in the group.
He's gonna be like, we are scheduling you at a different location. Things aren't working out.
Oh no, I talked to him on the phone because I already told him if
Oh,
I was in person, I would have been beating y'all with chairs, tables, anything I can pick up. Well, we gonna call them people on you for what? I didn't say I'm gonna come to your house with a gun and kill everybody. No, I never said that. So why would you call the police on me? But they're gonna give
well,
me a free reign to beat your ass 15 more minutes before they get there. I might walk out in handcuffs. I mean, you down the street from the hospital because call the ambulance come pick you out the ground and take you where they going. How about that?
how
The
about
one
it?
therapist said, "Don't do that. Don't, just don't." I said, "No, not gonna get them. I'm gonna get them what they wanted. This is what they wanted. They told me that. So
Ain't
now
that it?
I'm just gonna start being disrespectful and tell you me, well, how you feeling? I want to come there and hit you in your mind because you talking to me like you lost your rabbit ass mind. Anything else? Oh, y'all told me to say what's on my mind. I told y'all I'm disrespectful.
So let me
Okay,
ask you this: how are you feeling? How is your mental today?
I'm all right. I talked to my little niece. I'm all right.
Mhm.
I just don't like to be around people. I have more fun being around myself versus being around a lot of people because I know somebody finna piss me off and I'm gonna pop off. They told me to count to 10. I said I'm gonna count to 10, 20, 50, 100. None of that works for me. I'll be respectful. Now, if I'm being respectful to you and you get that tone or you trying to raise your voice to me, that light bulb will click on, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Who the fuck you talking to? Who you thought you was talking to I'm not your child. I said, I don't care. It's the manager, the CEO, the president. It don't matter to me. I'm going off. Don't disrespect me. I won't disrespect you. Don't come for me. I won't come for you. Leave me alone. Got that way. But I've been meeting a whole lot of counselors. What is this, council season?
Almost.
Because I mean, they just coming out of water. What the fuck is going on? I don't like seafood. What's up? Counselor men. Counselor men. I'll be like, you a counselor? Nah.
They come to you.
Y'all cry too. They Nah, I'm good, bruh. Thank you though.
Not
Council
all
women.
cancers cry.
I'm sorry, what?
Not all cancers cry.
The ones I met did. I guess because my grandma was a counselor, and she'd always tell me, "Well, I'm just picking on you because you easily triggered. You get mad faster." And she's like poking me all the time, and she was a counselor. So after that, I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck them counselors. Y'all getting on my nerve because you play too much. Then when I play back, you want to pull out pistols. It was funny games when you were doing it, but when I do it, you gonna go run and get your gun. Wow. Okay. But like I said, before Jada Pinkett Smith, I did not know that heifer was a Virgo. I was like, and Will a Libra. I say, Lord, you got a lie that's Libra?
So listen, for your show tomorrow, let the people know what time it's going to be so we can know when to stop by.
Probably 9 o'clock. I went live last time, and I'm looking for my like in the box right here. I just seen a black screen. I'm like, huh? And I started clicking on buttons, and I finally clicked on the button. My face popped up. I laughing. I said, "Are you serious right now?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to get like how you put your picture up and then you pull a screen up or what you pulling up. I tried that the screen up, but my picture's not coming up, and I'm clicking on all the buttons on the bottom. Nothing is working, and I'm like,
so,
huh?
Are you? Wow. Oh, you know what? What you'll have to do is like you'll have to upload it.
I already got it like the thing. Like I can go like the screenshot. I can go on there and click on it, and it'll pop up. I got that part, but how your face is something over here, it just got something over there, and my face is nowhere on there.
So I know what you're talking about. So what you'll have to do is like you'll have to mess with these. You see how I'm doing this? You're gonna have to mess with these.
I did that, but it don't do none of that. It just show just whatever I got from YouTube or whatever, just show that. And I'm clicking all kind of buttons on my laptop, and it's not doing none of that. And I'm like, huh? Like, wow. And I paid for the $25 plan a month. I paid for that. And it's not like doing anything. And I'm like, wow.
I'm gonna just have to like walk you through it. If you gotta like, if we on Instagram and we have be in our chat, we can go live, and then only thing you have to do is just turn your phone around, and then I could be like, okay, well, this is where it is, and this is how you. Jessica said, yes, I'll be there even if I'm at work. I'm just now clocking out for the day. Jessica always getting that money. Jessica, let a bitch get $5. Can a bitch get a sandwich or some shit? Okay, can I run down
to a bag of chips and a Pepsi or something?
Okay.
What's that lady name? That was on there that night, and you jumped off, just us two on there. I woke up the next day, your live still going. I said, this girl know her live still going.
Laugh gags and gossip.
That was how they was painting.
Yeah. Was that laugh gas? No. Oh, that was another lady. Okay.
Yeah, she was painting her house.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And she was like, you had left one to the store or something. I said, I don't know. All of a sudden, we waited for about an hour. I'm like, I don't think she's coming back. So I woke up the next morning. You said you was live. I click on her. I said, she's still alive from last night. I said, Instagram girl, your live is still going. 10 hours later, your live still on there. People coming in, coming out. They jumping in and out. I'm like, damn, okay. She must have been fucked up, high, drunk, all that night. It bounced.
See, what happened was, it was a long night. It was a long night, early morning.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your screen was just going. I was like, how long can you record and go live? 13 hours?
Right. Jessica said, LOL, I'll have to buy us lunch one day. Period. We can have a virtual lunch, a virtual brunch. Oh, you know what? I need to get a Zoom so I can have like private viewings or
Get your Patron. I say everybody else got Patron, whatever they may say is. What they paying monthly, and they have like they private. I guess you can do whatever you want to do on that site, app or whatever. Cause a lot of people are stuck to get those, but some people charge like $25 membership. I was like, oh hell no. But well, I really not.
It's like make it fair so people can come because it's all about enjoyment.
Some people like they charge like these memberships. They charging. Some people charging like $1.99 or something like that. I'm like, okay, that sounds reasonable. They talking about $5.99. I'm like, $6 for a membership. And I'm good, bro. That's too much. Now, unless you give out some messages or something, it's a good channel, then I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
But not, I'm good. I might donate, super chat or something. But for as memberships, I think I got I got 3 memberships. I got Sean David Way, King Payne, and Willie Williams. So them only 3 people I actually like listening to. I got their memberships. For their memberships. Oh yeah. What you listening to?
Oh, I'm on Bigo.
Oh, I tried to go on there. I'm gonna tell you. Told me you was on there. I went on there, but I didn't see your picture in the chat. So
You know what? I think what I have to do is like what should I do? Screenshot my profile?
No, I may just put your name, I guess, in the chat, your bingo name, and people come over there, they'll come find you. And then when you go live on there, you can pop up people join your live, and people send you, I guess, like coins and stuff like that. I think you can turn that into money. I'm not sure. But you ain't got to join. I mean, you got to have no membership for bingo. Just let people know what's your name on there, and people come click on there and subscribe to your channel.
Yes. Oh, this is a roast battle.
Are they talking about each other?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, who hair you trying to pull, girl?
I'm trying to pull that bitch with the pink hair. I want her.
I'm trying to pull that. I got you, Queen. Hold on, Queen. I got you. I'm trying to pull that fucking cigarette smoking ass bitch. That's what I'm trying to pull. I'm trying to pull the fucking stomach off that bitch. I'm gonna shoot that bitch with a lipo gun, bitch. Maybe that bitch can walk, breathe, run properly. Maybe that bitch can bend down and touch her toes properly. Unmute that bitch. I'm not done banging with them. Like I'm going to. Bitch, unmute that. Girl, they said they weren't coming for you. They bring you. No, it don't matter. It don't matter. They should have. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna mute DR real fast. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Box number 3 thought DR was somebody else, and now she wants them. I'm just mute them, y'all. I'm gonna let them go ahead and do what they need to do. When y'all say
Yeah, but girl, we gonna get up out of there because I thought that was like a little fun. Like you come in there with a little commentary, but now I don't know, they got some extra shit going on. I thought it was like you go in there, you say your commentary, and you bounce. Like they want to do something else. Um, wow. Yes. Good evening, Lisa Johnson. Good evening, Queen in chat. All right. Hello, y'all. Listen, y'all, can we get a lovely donation in that Cash App? Can a bitch get a sandwich? I mean, can y'all send a girl a something for a sandwich? Can I run down to the little market? What's up? Hit a bitch up with the Cash App. Come on. Or, and if y'all want to send some gifts, Sonya, they can send it to the P.O. box, right?
Oh yeah.
Period. Any outfits y'all want to send a queen, I'll wear them. Okay, right here.
Advertisements.
Advertisements. That's what we're trying to do.
You
Oh,
got
you know
one
what?
advertisement? Just hit up.
Hit your girl up. Let's work it out. And we're fair. We are definitely fair. If you have a brand, it doesn't matter what it is, I will want you to come on and let us interview you. And actually, we do have somebody coming on soon, Sonya. We're going to be interviewing somebody. This person is an author and has written a book. And I'll talk to you more about that behind the stage. And so, yeah. And so I feel like it'll be so been all right. Come on, Sonya. Look, we got a cash up in here. Sonya, what's your cash up, Jam?
SCM, that's me.
Okay, hold on, let me see. You just sent me something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at you. Thank you, Sonya. Period. I'm gonna send you something too. Shit.
I ain't worried about that.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
We're actually I can what I'll do is I'll save it for tomorrow at your show. You just put your cash app up in the
Go towards the sandwich.
Okay. Period.
A burger out of McDonald's or something, another 99-cent burgers or something. Two little
Period. Put some with it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Anything helps, like seriously. And when I say that, I just, I could use it because I would like to go thrifting, and I would like. How would you like to go thrifting with me one day on the like on a shopping spree? Like come with me.
You talking like a Goodwill or something?
Yes.
I was working for Goodwill years ago.
Or even like one of those. Even like one of those, like, you know how we would say like hole in the wall, like bars, a hole in the wall, kind of like a thrift store that nobody knows about, but they got all the goodies.
Yeah. Hey, I need to go. I need some shorts. It's starting to get warm outside. I gotta buy me some more shorts.
Jessica says, Sonya, thank you for being so generous with Queen Tulsa. Girls gotta eat. Okay.
Especially
Let's
when you
see.
smoking, you smoking, you gonna want something sweet. You gonna want to eat something salty or something. You don't get the munchies. I got a coffee, one of them coffee things, folded coffee things, full of nothing but candy.
Oh,
So
yes,
my
that's
nieces don't come over here. They just go, ain't it? Mm-hmm. They just go in there and start eating candy.
that part. And the munchies they do kick in, baby.
Yeah, I want something sweet every now and then. Like I feel like my sugar getting low.
Mm-hmm.
I might eat a piece of candy or something like that, but outside of that,
Yes.
I
So
got
listen,
Skittles, everything in that damn bucket.
right. So listen, so tomorrow for your show, we're gonna be talking about Sonya's day at therapy, and how her day is going. And also the people that go over there. So we'll do the raffle on your channel tomorrow.
Okay.
So we can do the ref on your channel, and then we'll just like I'll actually write down everybody's name that came in.
Yes, and if y'all want to come up, I'll drop a link. You can come on up and say what's on your mind. As long as it's not disrespectful, you good. Because you get disrespectful, I'm going to get very disrespectful. So don't come around with with, homophobics, none of that. Because I really don't care to hear it. But outside of that, come over there, have a drink, smoke. I don't care what you do. Here, I might be drinking tomorrow after class, after this group. I might roll me a joint up. I don't know. It's gonna depend. It all depends. Cause I know I'm ignorant. You never tell me to do something. Cause I'm gonna pull your cord and do it. Just for the hell of it. I'm like, you remember y'all told me I could say whatever's on my mind? If I gotta cuss somebody out, I'm just reminding you. So when somebody say something to me I don't like, I don't care who it is, I'm going off. I'm giving you a heads up. So y'all might want to go play with your mama and not me. I be talking and some lady will cut me off and I won't say nothing. And she like, I know I be doing it. I don't be doing that on purpose. But next time I do that, just say, bitch, shut up. Okay. So I say, bitch, shut up. And you jump out. All I'm going to say is, thank you. I've been waiting on this day. Let me tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
Fuck you, your whole family, anybody on your that's riding with you. You can get on that goddamn magic carpet and fly the fuck on. Or get on that goddamn regular ass horse, your mama, get the fuck on. Cause you got the right one with me. Good luck. I'm not a kid. I'm 50 years old. I'm not a child. Like y'all know I don't look my age. Thank you, appreciate that. But you're gonna get what you asked for. Now, how about I'm finna leave the building, exit stage door left before I get disrespectful after I got disrespectful.
Go politely get the heck on up out of there after you done got your 1-2 in.
I did that. I was at the hospital. My sister's up there, and that's before she had died. Well, she was already dead, but they had on life support, whatever. And I was like, I wish I would have took her to a different hospital. Maybe she had a fighting chance. And so this little white nurse came. Well, no matter what hospital you took her to, she's gonna die anyway. I'm I'm sorry. You gonna run that past me one more time? What you just say? And everybody in the room kind of took a step back, like,
Yeah,
oh
you
shit.
weren't ready for that.
No, and she's like, and she said it again. I said, let me explain something to you. Uh, you, this bootleg ass hospital, the last regular ass hospital, I said what I said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. I'm pointing at everybody in that motherfucker.
And you.
You mean she was gonna die with bitch? I said, matter motherfucker fact, what time you get the fuck off of work? Cause I want to hit your ass and hear about it and call the police on me.
Please
What
don't.
time you get off so I can meet you the fuck outside and tell me that to my face one more fucking time? I dare you to. And see, I said, girl, fuck you, your mama, your kids, or whoever else, your husband. I don't give a fuck about the pet dog or your goldfish.
Okay.
Where you
But you're
live? Who? What?
but you're not gonna have none of that energy like when you walk into the class. Like you're gonna go in there with an open mind, right?
I'm not
And you
walking
just
to
gonna
a class.
see.
I'm on the phone. We're doing phones right now, and they said that
Oh,
they want
okay,
everybody,
okay, okay.
to get together in group and come back. They had a group, but the Rona, everybody started doing by phone, and I told them, nah,
Oh,
I rather talk to y'all on the phone versus me in person. Why? Because you say something I don't like, I'm beating your ass on site, so it wouldn't be a good idea for me to come.
Thank God for phones. Okay.
And then
Just,
I told I cussed this lady out. I said, let me leave before I get disrespectful after I got disrespectful. So my little sister came up there. They asked her, I'm sorry, what is your name? You have an ID on you? And she gave it to him. She was like, why y'all asking me for ID? Oh, we thought you were Sonya. She said, what did she do? So she cussed us out and called us everything but the child guy. I told the lady she gonna meet her after work to beat her up. She said, what did she say? And she told him what she said. She said, that's my sister. She should have never said that to her. And she wouldn't have went off like that. I'm surprised she didn't hit that lady in her face. And I wanted to, but I think I'd have knocked her into, my sister laying in the bed. I might have knocked her on her, and she might have did something, and I would have killed her at that point. So,
yeah, we
my,
don't do that. Jessica
but
has
I
said,
did good.
oh, my bad. Jessica said, I hope I'm off early to have a drink with you ladies. We hope you are too. Your ass is always working. Sonya does not play around. No, 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 no. That's the last thing that she does. Okay.
No, cause that was my sister. Like I said, we were like 9 months apart, like literally 9 months apart. And she was a Sagittarius. We used to fight each other out every day. Ain't gonna lie, but I was protective of her. Like you couldn't say nothing to her, and she come tell me, wrong person, cause she called me talking about my auntie said something to her. I hung up, called my auntie, cussed her 6 ways from Sunday out, and told her your house or mine. Here I come.
So
And then
you
I
was
called my sister back, and she was like, "You called her, didn't you?" I said, "You already know I did. I can put my hands on you. I can beat you up or cuss you out. Can't nobody else." They got me fucked up. She said, "My mama cussed out." I called my mama. What did you say? And this is my mom. Like,
mhm.
you don't talk to her like that. What we doing? Like, wrong one. Even though we fought each other, couldn't stand each other, but that was my sister, and I was protective. And for that lady to say that to me, and I know my sister's dying, and you gonna sit there and fix your mouth. I said I really wanted to grab her by her hair and drag her down to that elevator and drag her out that front door.
Mm.
Like physically stop myself. Like that's what in my mind I was doing, but my sister, like I said, she lay in the bed, she had a ventilator and all that on her, and I promised her that I wouldn't act a fool. Cause she was like, if I die before you, do not come to my funeral fighting. And I'm like,
Mhm.
why
Please
would
don't.
I fight? Oh, you correct, I will. And I told her if I die before you, do not fall out all on the casket. Come on, my sister. Not get you throw a cigarette up in there and Paul my son or something. Take it that last smoking drink before I get it where the hell I'm going. I'm like, no, you good. Shit. You better say this my sister. She love the party. Hell you doing? But she died before me. And I was
Oh,
gonna fight at her funeral. I was 30
I'm
seconds away from fighting at that funeral.
so you keep going with this story because I actually have something to show you.
What?
No, I'm saying keep going with your story because I gotta pull
Oh,
the content up.
oh yeah. I already told them, do not put me in no dress. You better put me in some shorts and some tennis shoes or some flip flops and throw a bottle of some cigarettes in that bitch. So I can take that last drink of smoke around this motherfucker. Playing with me. My mom said she gonna put a stripper pole in my casket. I said, I don't care. As long as I got my leg around that pole, we good. I like I'm stripping. And put some high heels and a strip outfit on me.
So listen, there's this rapper that passed away, right? And they had him standing up in the club.
At the
They
club.
have him, yeah, he's at the club and he's standing up. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
He had a mic in his hand. And like he was rapping or something, or he just standing there. They wasn't,
That's him.
actually twerking on him. He did.
Uh-uh. Yeah. Damn Bondo. He at the club, girl.
So what nobody twerking on him? Like, hey, hey.
Nope. Oh my, boo. Oh my God. So you would twerk on a dead body?
I mean, he at the club. I would if I'm fucked up. I don't know he dead. I see a nigga standing over there. I'm start dancing.
Oh, that it might scare the crap out of me.
He dead. What he gonna do?
That thing already on hard. Oh, let me stop.
No, I ain't seen no dead person. I ain't gonna go that goddamn part of the bush.
No, I was.
No, I ain't gonna do all that now. Maybe do that.
No, I mean, you wouldn't have known the difference. Like if you were dancing and then you started bagging it up.
Oh, you know, thing get the poking out like this, huh? Oh, you want it? Oh, you want that last nut before you go? You know them Jehovah's Witnesses, some people that come around and ask you, you know you're gonna go when you die and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my two cousins will sit on the stairs. So this white man, white lady walked up. He was like, "How you doing? What's up? Do you know where you going when you die?" I say, "I'm on a slow fall to hell. Can you stop me?" Look.
Tanya, you want to see this?
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me see.
Here's a song about a brawny paper towel.
Okay, so we gotta let that go on first. Let me see.
Girl, we have not playing the Isley Brothers.
Girl, the
They
old boy
done
was
play from the
standing
99
up.
to the 2000. Throw some juvie in that bitch or some loop. Hey, don't do me. Don't do me like that. Don't put me in no club and play some bush. Don't do that. I'm gonna come back and hunt everybody in that hole. Like really, really, this is what we doing. Y'all couldn't find no Luke or nothing. Couldn't find no Too Short, nothing. You gonna throw Isley? At least play See at the Crossroads or something. So you won't get lonely. What the hell we doing?
Yeah, literally, he's dead. I mean, deceased, but went to the club.
Hey, I guess they gonna take
That
him
was
out how he live. I guess hey, that's what that is. I ain't mad
You
at
know
him.
what? I've seen that. We're gonna. Oh, hold on. Now you done took me somewhere. Okay. Um.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me something to drink tomorrow. I don't know what I want to drink. I probably drink some brown tomorrow.
Girl.
What the ladies talking about?
What's up, family? A family whose teenage son died honored his memory in an unusual wake. His corpse was positioned in a chair facing a television screen. He had a video controller in his hand, and next to him was his favorite snacks. Renard Matthews, 18, of New Orleans, Louisiana, was robbed and shot to death on the evening of June 25th while walking his dog. Matthews, whom a neighbor described as a nice young man, loved football and basketball, and his favorite athlete was Celtics guard Kyrie Irving. On Sunday, his wake presented a faithful reflection of his low-key lifestyle. The family had Matthews embalmed and placed in a stance that was typical for him. He was seated in a chair wearing an Irving jersey and sunglasses with the PlayStation controller in his hand, facing a television playing the Celtics. He was flanked by Doritos and soda. Although this was an unusual funeral, it was not an unusual request for this particular funeral home called Glapian. This is the same funeral home that hosted the black woman.
And then you gonna go out the goddamn bank. Now he start playing that damn video game, he'll scare everybody in that motherfucker. He just,
Black woman who was in her 50s, Miriam May Burbank. She had her funeral sitting at a table with some menthol cigarettes and a drink, and they had the game on. It was I guess, a video recording of the Saints. She was a Saints fan, and she had her fingernails painted in Saints colors. Are these people crazy about these damn sports teams? And then I remember a guy who was a motorcycle enthusiast. His family funeralized him sitting upright on a motorcycle. Walking to the funeral home, and he's right there sitting on the motorcycle, facing like, got his head down and everything. Then there was the guy who was a fan of the Green Lantern, and that dude, he got buried in a Green Lantern suit, where he was funeralized. Well, he was buried in the suit, but he was also funeralized sitting in his car behind the wheel in the suit. So these people they go all the way in, man. They going all the way in and all the way out on these funerals. Some people say that this is what that person would have wanted. I don't particularly agree with that, unless that person actually said.
well, damn it. They better put me in a safe swing, and I'm holding that motherfucker like this here.
If they tried to bury me in a damn boxing ring, well, not bury me in a boxing ring, but have the funeral with me sitting in a corner, and have the funeral with me sitting in a corner in a boxing ring with gloves on and shorts.
This one right here he scares me.
Why?
I don't know.
It's
like, how is he holding that card?
I guess he playing poker.
That would be doing. No, I'm not the dude with the two cards. I'm saying the
I
dude
know
with
the
the
one in New York jersey.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would kind of freak me out if I just, you just
Why his
come
hands look like a mannequin?
card, huh?
His hands look like a mannequin hands.
Mm-hmm.
They better have me in a set swing like this hand with some red light above me around that bitch and just sitting there. Cigarette in this motherfucking hand, holding on to that bitch like.
So put a cigarette in your hand.
The leg open, just.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta stop watching that stuff. No, but listen, I had fun tonight for real. We've been on here for like 2 hours and some change. We had fun. Well, I had fun. Did you have fun, Sonya?
Oh yeah.
Period. We hope you guys did too. Make sure y'all follow us over to Sonya's channel tomorrow. SonyaMabea. Sonya Mabea. Hit her up on her channel. We'll put it in the description. And
it's gonna be live. It's gonna be live.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a reality of what her day went like. So
And I'm not gonna say allegedly because it is me. So
That is true.
good luck.
Her experience.
Yeah. If
Okay.
I ain't filming live, going to jail like see what they doing to me. Didn't you just call these people on me?
Okay. Well, that's all I have. Any encouraging words that you want to leave with the people before we take off?
Yeah, on this channel, everything I said was allegedly, but don't expect that on mine.
Okay. And I guess what I want to leave with you guys is thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, Sonia, for the donation. And thank you all for making it happen. Um, I don't care if it's like one or two people in here, we're still gonna come on. Let's see. Yes, it was. It was definitely fun. Um, um, what I was gonna say. Yeah, I can't wait to get over to Sonia's channel tomorrow. She's definitely gonna have a great show for us. So make sure y'all are relaxed. Make sure y'all bring y'all pillows, because you might have to sit back for this one, okay, and enjoy the ride because you never know how the car gonna go. Okay, put your seatbelt on.
You ain't drinking or eating nothing at that time because they might be spitting out the drinks in your food. You don't want you choking.
That part too. All right, Denise, we'll see you tomorrow too. Jessica say, y'all have a great night, babe. Be safe in these YouTube streets. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out. Yes. Okay. So if that's all, Sonya stay behind the scenes. Um, if that's all, we will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you are checking out Sonya's channel tomorrow, and I'll actually check out the community wall. I'll put it on the community wall, a link to her channel. Okay. Peace. Hello, and thank you for coming by, keeping up with Queen Tulsa. I am your host, Queen Tulsa. Enjoy the show. I'm so